Before this video officially begins, I recently passed 500 subscribers, so thank you for subscribing, but I was thinking of doing a Q&A video. So comment down below with literally any questions that you may have, and there is a pretty good chance that I will answer it. So don't forget to do that, but without any further delay, let's get into the video. So a while back, I posted this photo on my Instagram, and it was really just for fun, but then someone suggested a tutorial, so I put up a poll. Everyone seemed pretty interested. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be redoing some of those water shots. I'll be doing a tutorial on the camera settings that I use to get these shots. Hopefully it'll be a good time. We'll get wet, I'll get some good photos, and so yes, tutorials, photos, let's go. The first and most obvious thing that you're going to need is a camera. Ideally a DSLR or mirrorless camera with full manual control. If all you have is a smartphone, you can check to see if the camera app has a pro mode, which should help you be able to follow along with this tutorial, but I can't really guarantee anything, so just be warned. The first thing that you're going to want to do is switch your camera to manual mode, which is the little M on the dial on top. Shooting in manual mode gives you full control over everything, and almost always results in a better photo. The next thing that you have to do is increase your shutter speed, crank it all the way up into the thousands. Make sure it's as fast as possible. This will help to freeze the action and keep it nice, sharp, and crisp. If you have a slower shutter speed, this will result in a lot of motion blur in the final photo, so just don't. Now, this faster shutter speed does result in a darker image since there's less time for light to enter the camera, so you'll want to compensate for that by widening the aperture or cranking up the ISO. Just be careful with the ISO. Too high and the picture will be grainy. As a general rule of thumb, I like to keep my ISO at 1000 or lower. Shooting outside on a sunny day will also help, since obviously there's a lot more light going around. Mess around with all of these settings until you're satisfied that the photo won't be too bright or too dark. Then you'll want to set the camera to continuous mode. Once you've enabled this mode, you can basically just hold down the shutter button, and the camera will take as many photos per second as it possibly can. Okay. Now, you're ready to get the shot. Obviously, high-speed photography can be of anything and anyone, but if it involves water, like in my case, my only advice is to keep the camera at a distance so that it doesn't get wet. Here are the final photos with a little bit of post-processing in Lightroom. Splash photography like this is super fun to do, it looks really cool, and in my opinion, it's definitely worth getting wet for. Alright, so here we go. We've got the cup of water right here that Raphael has been kind enough to throw at us. And then we have poor wet Francesca. We have the camera, which has miraculously remained dry thus far. Then we have me, poor miserable me, also soaking wet. But yeah, there you go. That was fun, right? Yeah. Initially it was gonna be just me getting wet, but then Francesca was like, I want to do it. So I was like, are you sure?
It was sunny. It was sunny when I wanted to.
Just a reminder to ask me literally anything in the comments for a chance to be featured in my first Q&A video. But in any case, thank you for watching, leave a like, subscribe, and goodbye. You're just gonna nail me in the, start here, and then just like move slowly up to my cheek, okay? Go, now. Alright, that's good.